Welcome to the speaking session of the arts exam. My name is Botin. I will be your examiner. May I see your ID front card?
Yes, this is my passport that I used to register. Please take a look.
Thank you. And what is your name?
My given name is Lin Yong'en, but please call me Yong'en.
Okay, Yong'en. Here is your textbook. For part 1, I will ask you a couple of questions to get to know you better. And some questions on a general topic. What do you do for fun?
For entertainment, I like to socialize and meet my friends. Last night, I had a great conversation over dinner with my friend Hazan.
What do you like to spend your time with?
I like to spend my free time with my family and friends. I feel comfortable around them, and I can be myself.
Let's tell about your travel. How often do you travel away from your city?
Before the pandemic, I used to go outside of Tunis at least once a month, either to visit relatives or to go sightseeing around Tunisia or abroad. But nowadays, I mostly stay local.
Where do you like to go on vacation?
For vacation, I like to go abroad. I like to explore new culture and see the diversity of new places. Last year, I was in Greece and I was a unique and beautiful places.
When is the best time to travel for you?
I think the best time to travel is during summer or spring. I get time off from school and the weather is very nice. Last year, as I said, I went to Greece in July, but this is mostly true when there isn't a pandemic.
What is your favorite way to travel?
I like to travel by car. When going locally, it's comfortable. I can put music. And I can stop whenever I want. But if I'm going further away, I like further away places in Tunisia. I like to take the airplane because it's fast and convenient.
Have you ever traveled to any country?
Yes, as I said, I have been to Greece. I have also been around Europe and some places in Africa and Middle East. I'm fortunate because since I was a child, my family go abroad at least once a year. Both my parents love to travel and explore. If
you could visit any place on Earth, where would you go?
Okay, that's a tough question because there are tons of places I would like to go to. But if I get to choose to go anywhere, I think I will go to Antarctica. It's remote and difficult to access, but I heard it's very beautiful, and snow and ice are rather sight for me.
This is the end of part 1. Now for part 2, here is a card with some questions. Don't turn that over yet. Here's some notepad and pens. You will have 1 minute to look at the the person on the car. List about your answer and then you will have 2 minutes to speak. You can take note in the 1 minute if you wish. I will tell you when to start, when to stop. Your 1 minute reflection time begin now. Go ahead and turn over the car. Your 1 minute reflection time is up. Please begin speaking.
Yes, definitely. The most important choice that I had made in my life is to choose where to go for my post-secondary education. I mean university. I had to choose between study in my hometown, Tunis. In Tunis, business school in business study, or go to Columbia University in the USA. So both decisions have their advantage and disadvantages. If I chose to study in the University of Tunis, I would be choose to home and close my friend and family. I would also life would also be cheaper since I would not have any rent or other courses. And I would definitely be able to fit in with the school culture since I'm a local. However, if I choose to study in the US, that would mean that I would cost much more money. Plus, I would definitely have some culture shock and I would get homesick and I would miss my family and friends. But if I choose to study Columbia University and do business study and later do MBA, that would have impact on my life since learning American English while studying would arguable have is a picture as a set because English is the language of business. Plus, I will have new friends and new connection, and that is very valuable for me. Later in the future, after waiting the option, I decided to go to with Columbia University. I think it is the right choice to make, but only time will tell. I am both nervous and excited because it would have a deciding factor on my future.
Okay, I'm going to start your time is up, so please pass back the paper, the question.
Yes.
The note paper and also please pass the bag here. Yes. And now I will ask you some more questions for part 3 related to the type of part 2. Let's talk about life changes session. What are the what are the more common stations when people live change later?
I think that's the most common situation where people live changing is, as I said, education, career, goals, and marriage. Is
this come to all culture?
Yes, because whether you are in Tunisia, Brazil, French, or China, you are mostly like to make this personal decision for yourself.
Can you explain?
Yes, most school expectation and school system are the same in every country. Teenagers are expected to go to school, go to university, graduation, and get a job, and then get married.
What are circumstances that can suddenly change a person's life?
There are certain unplanned situations that people have no control over, such as loss of a loved one, an accident, a car accident, for example, or simply winning the lottery.
Are these always positive or negative?
It can be both. People get surprised by good news, like expecting to have a child. But in other cases, it can be negative. Why is good advice for people to
keep in mind if they feel less? Their life can turn for the world. I think
the most important notion to remember is that life changes. There are ups and downs, and it is important to remember the good times when the going is rough.
Can you give some data?
Yes, if someone loses a loved one, say a father, it is saddening. But it is also good to remember the good times that they share with their father. So that he or she would live on his memory and children.
Let's talk about make big decisions. Which steps are important to consider when make big decisions in order to reach the best possible outcome?
I think that doing researching as much as possible is a good idea, or asking for professional advice. That's what I did when I was looking to which university I should go to. I researched as much as possible before making up my mind.
How can people remember to take this important step?
A good way to do this, to remember, is to write down the decision-making process. Also, keeping cool head is important.
What social support is available to help make decisions?
I mean, society can give a lending hand to people who are looking for help. There are tons of online reviews that can guide people. There's also professional advice. I saw the advice of career counselor when I want to decide which university I should go to.
Where can people search for this?
They can find in governmental office, or they simply find them online.
This is the end for part 3. Let's conclude. this speaking portion of the exam. You will have your mark in about 10 days time with the other session. Remember to take your purpose with you. And have a great rest of your day. Yong'an, thank you very much. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.